So before the break, we've been talking about what do we do as parents to keep our kids safe at school from bullies. Our students, as you heard, they're dying at alarming rates. In fact, I don't know if you knew this, but suicide is the third leading cause of death for teens in this country. So we're talking now to bullying expert, psychologist Dr. Paula Bloom, who also has a book out there called Please Stop Laughing at Me. Thank you so much for being with us. Yeah. We appreciate it.
Just to say, that's not my book, actually. I'm
sorry.
I don't have that book, but that's okay.
I was given the wrong information. I apologize. That's all right. We're still talking about
totally.
the right subject here.
Yeah.
And I think, first of all, people watching are thinking, so I'm a parent. How do I keep my kids safe? What do we look for, first of all?
Right. And this is the most important thing. See, this relationship with your kid, to get them to talk to you, doesn't just start when they're a teenager. This starts when they're really little. Right? They have to know that it's okay to talk to you. And the signs with bullying, it's such a wide range. There's some kids who just wear a mask and pretend like things are fine. A lot of times it's looking at what's going on with their school performance. Are they having a lot of physical complaints and don't want to go to school? There's a wide range of things. Are they not bringing kids home anymore? How's their self-esteem appearing? That kind of thing. But one of the key things that parents need to do with this is make sure that their kid knows that they're not going to blame them. Sometimes kids try to talk to their parents about what's going on, and the parents immediately say, what did you do? Why did you do that? It's the equivalent of, like, if somebody tells you they were raped, saying, what were you wearing?
Sure.
You know? And so often people will blame the victim, and parents, we do that all the time. And so it's important that we kind of act like detectives with our children and ask questions without any judgment, without going off on them.
That's key, I think. That's awesome. What can we do, though, if the kids won't talk to us, if they will not open up? I mean, this is a new technology age, too, and I was wondering, I hear parents all the time say, you know what, I read my kids' texts, because it's the only way that I find out what's going on in their lives.
Yeah, boy, this is a really tough one. It's sort of like you have to decide which set of problems do you want. Do you want the privacy, invasion, I can't believe you came in my room kind of problems? You know, it's a tough one. I mean, is it sort of like in the law, well, if you have probable cause to go read the text, you know, that you detect something's going on? I can't answer that question because I think every situation is individual.
But is there anything we can do aside of that if they will not talk to us?
I mean, I think that if they won't talk to you, you need to go to the school. If you suspect something's going on, you need to go get information. And the big thing is that sometimes parents come up with the same idea of the kids, which is they buy into the hopelessness. You can't give up as a parent to believe that this isn't going to get better. You've got to keep fighting and fighting, and it's really hard to do. I know we're all really busy, but it's really important.
So, but how do we empower our children then?
Right.
What do we, is there a certain verbiage we use with them?
Well, one of the things with bullying is that often people will say, you need to just stand up to the bully. What we know is that that often does not work. And so this is a time where part of empowering our kids is teaching them how to know and how to be able to ask for help from us. You know, there is times where you can talk to them about, okay, let them know, ignore the bully, you know, the best audience is no audience, but that just doesn't pan out. It doesn't work. So in these situations, yes, we want to empower our kids, but we want them to know that we've got their back. That we're there for them, and that throughout life, it's important to know that you need to ask for help sometimes.
That we're their advocate.
Yeah, and that's empowering to know how to ask for help, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, isn't it the truth? Woo! All right, Paula Bloom, great advice. Thank you so much for walking us through this. Boy, it is a tough subject here.